Hi guys. I wanted to hop on here today because I got a strange little message that is going to find you before you level up in a big way. The energy is really electric. I'm tapping into a collective that Kalima will resonate with. I don't generally work with her, but there's a very fierce, dark, feminine aspect that's going on in this collective right now. And I was hearing um, the circle of fate, three times over. Also, I was kind of hearing that at the beginning. Um, Other symbols of confirmation, you may be clearing a lot of out of your life right now, is the HIT, because I was getting the nudge to record this session, but then my eyes fell on my cat's litter box, and my cat's litter box needed to be cleaned out. So I went and did that first. Um, then something else crazy happened was I went to record this, and I had a phone software update recently. And after I downloaded that, for some reason, a bunch of images, like videos and stuff from my past came back up. It must have been like on my OneDrive or something. I don't know. But basically, old versions of me, all these old versions of me from years ago, suddenly were filling my phone. And it was actually distressing to me because I've been needing to go through my phone storage for a while and just my like pictures and video storage in general and organize it. And it was just really brought to the forefront. Like, there's so much downloaded that I already was low on space. Like, I freed up like 5 gigs or something like that just to make sure I could get this software downloaded. Because I was like, I need the update. This is my cat Lucifer. Um, yeah, so, but then after the update, I was right back almost at full storage again because of all this old stuff. So there is a huge purge that is happening. I think there's a huge change on the horizon for you, and you're being forced to confront old versions of yourself. You're being forced to confront paradigms you no longer align with. You're being forced to confront versions of you that you're going to look at yourself differently. Like, you're going to see yourself and you're not going to recognize yourself. I feel like there's just such a big difference between who you used to be, how you used to be, and how you're moving now. So you're entering a huge glow up. So I actually noticed for myself when I was looking at the old photos, I noticed I'm looking way better. I don't mean any shade to past me, but I can just see there's like this sadness in my eyes. There is this heaviness. There's this it's a bit of like emptiness. So you're really coming into a season of fullness, I feel. Because when I used to see those pictures, I didn't see them this way, but now I'm seeing this way, which tells me my energy has shifted. So the collective I'm connecting with, your energy has shifted like huge, crazy big. You're going to be unrecognizable to people who used to know you. People will see you and be like, who's she? I don't recognize this person. Like, did they have plastic surgery done? Like, did they have work done in some way? Did they like change their eye color, their hair color? Um, my eye color has actually been changing recently, and so has my hair color. Like, I'm thinking about dyeing again, but my natural hair color is actually changing slightly, and my eyes are becoming more blue and more green. Um, and they're just like, my eyes are also becoming more magnetic. So there is, maybe my collective is doing glamour magic. Maybe my collective is doing purging. I've been going through a lot of purging, so you probably also have been going through a lot of purging, crying, a deep soul resonance connection with aspects of yourself that are lost, forgotten, overlooked. Um, you're going to be finding tears in places you didn't think they could be. Is what I'm hearing. Um, you're going to find sorrow in places you didn't think even existed because they've been walled off and closed off for so long. You forgot they existed. You didn't realize they were there. Um, yeah, your change is huge. It's going to be big. It's quite literally possibly going to be one of the biggest things that you have done for yourself in this lifetime. You may not you may not fully be actualized into this change yet. You may still be in the transition of feeling ungrounded, of feeling unstable, of feeling challenged, of feeling like you don't know who your collective is. You may be searching for your collective, is a phrase that's coming through. So you may be someone who is either starting a spiritual journey or You're shifting your journey kind of, or you're niching down, is what I'm getting. There's a refining happening for sure, though. Wherever this is finding you, we're aligned. So we're on a similar path. Druids could also be significant. I'm seeing druidic imagery. I'm seeing trees, forests, like bearded trees is coming through. Old Man on the Moon. Yeah, I'm also getting some names. Yeah, I may save those for the end. So, what else can I channel in for you guys? I hear there's a spark inside you that you let die. And the spark inside you that you let die, um, it was not necessarily snuffed by someone else. This was a spark that you snuffed because you were afraid your forest would catch fire, if that makes sense. You were afraid something was so magnetic and intense inside you, you didn't have the proper container for it. Um, yeah, and I see at the time where this started, you did not have the proper container. Like I'm seeing a fire starting on the ground, like on twigs in a forest, and it's like, with a campfire or whatever, maybe that could work in certain settings. Maybe that could be okay. But you, I hear you did the right thing by sheltering it and by trying to nurture it or contain it. Um, but I'm seeing you start it again, and I'm seeing it in a candle holder this time. I'm seeing it with like a wick, proper like wax and stuff like that. And so it's a more controlled flame. Um, as Loki would put it, it's like a flame of nurturing versus a flame of chaos, which he being a guy that knows a lot about chaos, that says something. Uh, what else can I channel in for you here? I hear deep sea bass, maybe fishing. Icelandic fishing? Fishing. Like I see icebergs and penguins, Antarctica, polar bears. I'm seeing a lot of wintry imagery, which is fascinating because I currently am in springtime since I'm in the northern hemisphere. But I'm feeling like there's this glacial, like iceberg beneath the surface moment happening for you. It's kind of like this iceberg hitting land and then the iceberg becoming visible. Does that make sense? So what has been hidden in the shadows, what's been hidden beneath is now rising up. People before saw the tip of your iceberg, whereas people now are going to be seeing your iceberg, not just the tip, but all of it. And this can be very uncomfortable for you because this iceberg is used to being submerged and wet and safe and contained in a way, right, in the vastness of the ocean. Now it's just out. People can climb on it. People can look at it. They can take pictures with it. They can gawk at it. So there's a very much a more public experience happening with your shadow aspects right now. So that's kind of the main message I'm getting here. I'm hearing some names like Leandra or Lily, um, Deanna, Aphrodite, Calypso. Oh, I'm also hearing other things like ashwagandha may be relevant. These are all just additional confirmations for this collective too. If you don't hear something that's relevant you mentioned here, that doesn't mean it's not for you. These are just like that person may need to hear the extra confirmations. That's all. I'm hearing talc, which I think is some sort of mineral or something, and peonies, dandruff, Hello Kitty, and microphone. Also pizza. I don't know. Those are some words coming through from this collective. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Congratulations on your level up. I'm so excited for you. I just saw number 1 on my timer, which for me usually means to check in with my guides. So I think your guides want you to check in and kind of see where things stand for you. Rest up plenty, drink plenty of water and broth and fruits and things like that. This can be really taxing on your body, but I'm so excited for you. This is amazing. Everything is going to change for you. Even just watching this video, there is something inside you that pulled you here and knows this is for you. You may watch this and think, I don't know, I'm not really changing that much right now. It's coming. It's here. You're just waiting for it to manifest in the 3D, but the energetics of it It's here. No going back now. Everything else has been burned to the ground, so you can't go back to anything else anyway. So welcome, congratulations. We're all here. We're all excited. I hope you have a great rest of your day and look forward to channeling for you guys again soon.